2 months ago, I was a fucking mess. I was overweight, I was depressed, my anxiety was through the roof, and to be honest, I didn't feel like myself. I felt like a piece of shit. I'm not even kidding you. Like, I think I've never felt that bad in my entire life. I was just sick of myself. I was sick of the way I was behaving. I was sick of the way I looked. I couldn't even look at myself in the mirror without having all these negative thoughts about myself. And I knew that something needed to change. Because if I'm not going to change, nothing in my life is ever going to change. So fast forward to today, 60 days later, I've had a pretty decent glow up. And let me tell you, I am incredibly proud of myself. I'm incredibly proud of myself of the amount that I have grown. Just how my looks have changed as well. But obviously it's not just about the physical appearance, because the glow up happened inside of me as well. I've changed my whole personality. There is a quote from Dr. Joe Dispenza which says, "Your personality changes your personal reality." This is so fucking true, like seriously. I'm finally feeling like myself again. I have so much positive energy in me. I just feel like a completely new person, and I love it. I literally love myself now. And I know a lot of you guys struggle with yourself as well. And this is exactly why I'm doing this video, in order to help some of you out. And yes, you can definitely change your life around in as little as 60 days. Let's get to the good part, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I did in order to achieve this look, achieve this glow up, and just become a happier, healthier person. Well, my first focus was obviously on my weight. I knew I needed to change my habits, my eating habits. I knew I needed to change up my fitness routine, and I needed to take better care of myself and my body. And this is the very first thing that I did. The only thing that I started doing is going consistently to the gym. And that means I'm still going 6 times per week to the gym. I started off with a push-pull legs plan and with the JRF plan. You can get to the plan in the link in my description if you're interested in it as well, because it's a personalized plan. Okay, so the first few weeks, not much has changed. This is a progress, guys. This is a journey. Your body is not going to change overnight. You also need to watch your diet. This is the number one key, because I've been training probably already since, I don't know, 8 years or something, with little to no results, just because I was neglecting my diet so bad. I was eating like shit. Like, I was literally putting so much junk into my body. I was overeating, I was binge eating. I am a binge eater, okay? So I'm a really emotional eater. So when I'm not happy or I'm stressed out, food is my escape. And this is something that I learned to control as well. I recognized that I have this issue and I worked on it, okay? And there is no magic pill, guys, okay? There's nothing you can do or take as a supplement that will help you basically stop those bad habits and help you lose weight or getting fitter. It all comes down to discipline, okay? Not even motivation is going to help, because you're not always going to be motivated, okay? You're not always going to have motivation. Fuck, most days I don't even have motivation, you know, to wake up at 5 a.m. and going to the gym, still eating my 150 grams of protein per day. But I'm still doing it because I'm literally training my willpower muscle, and I'm kicking myself in the ass, okay? I'm literally kicking myself in the ass, because I know that I've been living for the past 26 years like I've always have been, and nothing has ever changed. Nothing has ever changed for me. So I knew exactly, in order for me to see change, I need to kick myself in the ass and just do it, you know? And literally, building discipline is like a muscle. The more you kick yourself in the ass, the more you go to the gym, the more you watch your diet, it's going to get easier with time. you're gonna slip up. It's okay. All right? You're gonna take some steps back. And that's fine. I do have those days as well, okay? But the only difference that I have now is that I'm not kicking myself basically down again. Because back then when I slipped up on my diet, I I was kind of hating on myself, you know. I was feeling regret, feeling very disappointed by myself, but now I'm not doing that anymore, okay? I'm just telling myself, you know what? It's okay. You slipped up. That's fine. Tomorrow's another day. Just do it again tomorrow. Try your best tomorrow. And everything will be fine. And this is actually another point that I have for you, which is self-talk. But we're gonna talk about this in a minute because let's talk about diet. So, like I said, diet is very important. Not just like, even if you don't want to lose weight or gain weight, diet is still important. What you eat, what you put inside of your body is so important for your energy, for your mood, and just your overall well-being. Even things like your skin, okay? So drink a lot of water. Make sure that you drink a lot of water. Stop drinking sugary drinks. If you really need something sweet, then drink a diet coke instead of a normal coke, okay? Like energy drinks and all of that stuff is not doing you any good either, especially as well for your skin. Like, my skin has cleared up so much since I've been just drinking water, and a lot of it. I drink like 3 to 4 liters a day, okay? And plus the diet. Obviously, I'm going to the gym, I want to build muscle mass, and I'm eating a lot of protein. I'm eating about 150 grams of protein per day. Like, at the beginning, it sucked, you know, to eat so much protein because you always have to kind of like look that you get your protein in daily, but now it has become a habit and it's easier for me. I'm actually enjoying eating my chicken and my Magerquark. I don't know how it's called in English, but that's like a German thing. It has basically a lot of protein in it. So I'm actually looking forward to this, but I had to adapt that habit. So really focus on eating a balanced diet. This doesn't mean, okay, for the love of God, this doesn't mean that you have to cut out completely all sugar, all junk out of your life. Like, I'm still eating that. Do you think I'm going to say no to McDonald's? I can't fucking do that. I fucking love junk food, okay? But just cut it down. Don't have it that often anymore. Okay, I maybe have like a cheat meal once a week. Once a week, I literally get something for myself that I really, really crave, whether that's McDonald's or whether that's a pizza or some Chinese or whatever. Don't restrict yourself because that shit doesn't work. Let me tell you, that shit doesn't work because I tried to restrict myself for so fucking long and that never worked out for me. It has even a psychological reason behind this. Because think about it. When you are forbidden to do something, all right? When there are rules and you know you're not allowed to do this thing, what do you automatically want? Well, you want that thing. You want to do that because that's just, I don't know why, but that's just human nature. It's like when you were a kid and your parents told you, no, you're not allowed to do that. Most of us did that forbidden thing. And same goes to food and diets. That's why I'm not really a big fan of all these hardcore diets where you literally have to cut out everything that you love out of your diet plan. Because most times it just doesn't work. You have to find a balance, okay? You have to find a balance for you to eat still things that you love and that you want and that you crave, but also have very healthy things in your diet. All right, so the next thing that I did is change my looks. The more weight I lost, the more confidence I gained. And the more I started to experiment with different styles, I ordered some new clothes. I was looking through my wardrobe and just looking at things that I have and just combining new styles, trying something out, like trying something new, okay? And this is exactly what I was doing. I was ordering a shit ton of clothes, okay? And just trying on things, like incorporating a new style or wearing even older things that I had in my closet, but I haven't been wearing them just because I've gained so much weight and I wasn't feeling confident in wearing them. This, basically losing weight, gave me the confidence to change something about my style. And I also tried a different hairstyle. So instead of just cutting it short, I'm kind of like letting it grow now and seeing where this goes, where it takes me. Well, I'm kind of liking it. So I think I'm actually keeping it that way. I might even grow it out a bit longer to see how that looks. So just change something about your style, okay? Whether that's your hair, whether that's your beard, whether that's your clothes. You don't have to make massive changes. Change a little bit around. Just do something different. One of my favorite things that I did is training my jaw. So I'm gonna blend in a picture here how my jaw looked like. But basically I had a really round face and I had a baby face, come on. Like seriously, I look like a fucking moon. And now my jaw has literally squared up a bit. And I'm really happy about that. And the thing that I use, well, you don't need these, okay? I'm gonna tell you in a minute what that exactly is. You can also do exercises like mewing. Mewing is basically when you take your tongue and you press it against the roof of your mouth. So one sec, let me show you from the side how it looks like. So this is when I just let it loose and now I'm gonna start mewing. Okay, it definitely makes a difference when you do that regularly, but the best thing that I found are these jaw exercises. Okay, I have two different ones, one by Jaws Resize. So it's basically just kind of like a ball that you put, I'm just gonna demonstrate it to you how it looks like. So you're just biting on it, okay? And this trains your jaw. The other thing that I'm using as well is my jaw liner. These things are incredible. I love them. Like I'm using both, but these things are just incredible. You literally put them into your mouth. These are like two pieces that you have to bite on. So you just put them in your mouth, on your back teeth. What I call it like this, back teeth. And you literally just bite onto them. That's all. That's all I do. And I'm literally doing this for like 5 to 10 minutes a day. That's all it takes. It's just a couple sets of jaw training, but it makes such a huge difference. It makes such a huge difference. Like, I'm not even kidding you guys. By the way, if you want to grab the jawliner thing, then there's another link in the description and a discount code that you can use, which will give you 10% off. I got you. All right, now let's come to the mindset part. Okay, this is a lot to cover, maybe even too much. Like, I was even thinking about bringing out a course on this whole glow up thing to basically go into more detail about this. So guys, let me know if this is something that you would be interested in. And I might actually do it and just do a full on blown course just about getting the best glow up of your life. In the beginning, I mentioned that I was really depressed. I was really anxious and I was just hating myself. You know, I had no self-worth, I had no self-dignity, I had no self-respect. And this is something that I had to work on and build. I had to work on my self-love. And one thing that helped me was taking myself out on dates, okay? Doing things alone. I even had the spa day booked and I did that all by myself. Like in the past, I would have never done this by myself, you know. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna spend some time with me because I deserve to treat myself the best I can. And this is exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm taking myself out. I'm going outside by myself, even with my dog, and just being in peace with myself. I adopted as well new habits and new hobbies. Habits like reading, meditating, mirror talk. I'm gonna talk about that in a second. Hobbies like going swimming. I'm trying to be more active. So I'm going swimming now, you know? I'm going swimming with a friend like 2 to 3 times per week. And this helps a lot, you know, to get outside, to do something different than I have ever done before. Even meeting some new people, I met so many new people. I'm really open to meeting new people. I met really incredible people in the past few weeks that weirdly I had like an instant connection with. And let me tell you, I'm that kind of person who avoids people, okay? But since I said to myself, you know what, you need to be more open towards people, you need to be more accepting, and you need to let people in. And that's exactly what I did. And now I have so many incredible new friends and so many new incredible experiences that I have made within those past few weeks. And that's one thing for your glow up as well, okay? Meet people, even reconnect with old connections. Just look for your phone and check if there are any people that you haven't talked to for a while. Message them. Ask them to meet up, do something. Like, seriously, get out there, because that's how you're gonna build some more confidence as well. I'm telling you guys, the more you talk to people, the more you meet people, and just be open, you gonna build your confidence as well with that. The one that has literally changed everything for me, which is positive self-talk. And there are different ways that I'm doing this. One is mirror talk. You might have already heard of this. So basically, you are going to say positive affirmations to yourself in the mirror. I know it might feel a bit cringy in the beginning or a bit weird and strange to talk to yourself in the mirror. But guys, this is a fucking game changer. I'm telling you, this is a game changer. I've been doing this every single day right after I wake up. I go to my mirror, I look myself dead in the eye, and I start talking to myself. I start telling myself how worthy I am, how much love I have for myself, how other people respect me. I even say things to myself like I'm the fucking king. I always get treated like an absolute king. What I would advise you here is to write down a full-on list of affirmations. Positive affirmations that you want to believe about yourself. So if you think you're someone that is ugly or is getting rejected, you could write down something like, I am beautiful, I am gorgeous, I am so fucking handsome. Everyone would be lucky to just get a single second of attention from me. Okay? Write things like this down and be a little bit over the top. Okay, don't stop yourself. Literally tell yourself you're a fucking king or queen. Tell yourself you're a goddess, you are a god. That you fucking love yourself, that you're literally the most perfect human being on this earth. And yes, you might not believe this in the beginning, but eventually you will. And eventually your confidence is going to grow. Eventually you are literally going to love your reflection. And once you change your inner world, your outer world is going to change as well. And this took me too long to understand. 26 years of my life, I literally fucking wasted because I was always looking to change my outer world instead of my inner world. But since I started focusing on my inner world, everything started to change. Once I started to change how I feel about myself and how I feel about other people and how I feel about how other people feel about me, everything in my life started to change and falling into place. Mirror talk is so fucking powerful. It's so powerful. Literally do that shit every single day. 5 to 10 minutes is more than enough. Write down a whole list of affirmations and say those affirmations to yourself while looking yourself in the eyes. Speak them out loud and just do it. Just do the fucking work. That's all you gotta do. It's only 5 to 10 minutes out of your day. The second thing that I did is meditating daily, okay? I'm literally just sitting down on my bed and I'm meditating for 10 minutes. I'm actually using the Neville Goddard meditation, the I am meditation. So I'm literally just, for 10 minutes, I set the timer and I sit down, I listen to the silence and I repeat in my head the mantra, I am, I am, I am, I am. That's all. And I do this for 10 minutes. And I don't know what it is, but it calms my mind so much, and it helps me to focus on just one thing in this moment. And this is so important because obviously some negative thoughts are coming in, some other thoughts are coming in, and when you put that focus again on the mantra, on the I am, you are in control of your thoughts. And this is your goal. You need to become in control of your thoughts. Incorporate that into your daily routine. I'm telling you, it's going to make a huge difference. You will notice that you will be much more calmer and much more peaceful, and you will be able to control your thoughts way easier and control your emotions as well. And the last thing that I'm doing is listening to affirmations and subliminals. So these are obviously two different things. I've got an app on my phone which is called Think Up. There you can record your affirmations in your own voice and basically play them. And I play them throughout the whole night. I have this thing, so there are basically speakers in here. So it's like sleep headphones, you just put them over your head and you've got some flat speakers in here, so it's comfortable sleeping with that thing. And I just play my affirmations in my own voice. I play that throughout the whole night. I've got like 200 affirmations on that app, and it's affirmations like, I am so confident. Why do people always like me? Why am I so fucking handsome? Why do I get treated like a king? And it's just so much more. Like, why does the universe always has my back? I use ask formations rather than affirmations because I feel like my subconscious responds better to this. Ask formations are basically empowered questions. You don't need to look for an answer, okay? When you ask yourself that, when you, for example, say to yourself, why am I so beautiful? Don't look for an answer. Your subconscious is going to do that automatically. So you don't even have to look for answers. But I feel like ask formations are more powerful than affirmations. But you gotta figure that out by yourself. You just have to try some things, because I figured out for myself that I respond better to ask formations. But obviously everyone is different. You have to figure that out by yourself and just try it out. Try one thing for 1 week and see how you feel. If that doesn't work, try something else. All right, let's come to the last thing, which are subliminals. So if you're not familiar with subliminals, it's basically affirmations, but you cannot hear them. Now, I don't have my own subliminal tracks. I use just tracks from YouTube, and I listen to subliminals throughout the day. So the reason why subliminals are powerful as well, you might think that they're not working just because you can't hear them. Your subconscious can hear them. And that's the powerful thing, because when you listen to subliminals, but this is as well another thing that everyone responds differently to, I realized that they do work. They work for me, but they might not work for you. Okay, this is something that you have to try out as well. So the reason why subliminals work so good is that you don't have your conscious mind in the way. So when you say affirmations to yourself, or when you listen to affirmation tracks, your conscious mind is listening to them as well. So you might hear an affirmation like, I am so beautiful. And your conscious mind might be like, nope, you aren't. You're ugly as shit. But when you listen to subliminals, you don't know that you're listening to these affirmations because you cannot hear them. But your subconscious can hear them. So there is no conscious mind that is blocking those affirmations. So it is kind of genius. But as I said, it doesn't work for everyone. This is something that you have to try out. For me, it does wonders. And there are also subliminals like for losing weight, gaining muscle, getting a sharp jawline, becoming more handsome, feeling like a king, feeling like a queen. Like, there are all sorts of subliminals on YouTube. My recommendation would be to create a whole playlist of subliminals, because in most cases they are really short. They're like 2 to 5 minutes long, and you're gonna put all those subliminals that you want in one playlist, and you're gonna listen to that shit on repeat throughout the whole day. I've done this as well. I've got my own playlist. This is what I listen to throughout the whole day. When I'm at the gym, when I'm working, whatever I'm doing, I'm just listening to subliminals. But please, with subliminals, be careful. When you look up subliminals on YouTube, check the comments. okay? Check the views. Please just check the comments and see if they work or not. Because there are also a lot of people that put up subliminals which actually have negative affirmations in them, and this is not gonna do you any good. So always check the comments. Always check if that's a good subliminal channel or not. If it's not, or if it doesn't even have many views or any comments at all, stay away from that. Look up the subliminal channels that have millions of views, that have a lot of testimonials, basically a lot of people saying yes, they do work, and yeah, and stick to them. Alright guys, that's basically all I did for my glow up. If this video was helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.